Hi, my name's Scott, and it's time to paint. We're going to talk about applying textures and colors to your model.
For coloring, we can go to the paint bucket. We can also hit B, and that will bring up a tool palette in Mac. On Windows, there will be a nice tool palette. Okay, so the tool palette for the colors, let's start by painting the lawn with grass. So we'll select this. Now we can click these surfaces. Another way to do that is to select the surfaces, shift and select, and then you can paint them and it'll paint all of the selection. And finally, if it is a component and you select that material, so you want a rock house, it will paint all of the surfaces that are not already assigned a texture. Let's say I go, and then if we paint the component from the outside of the group, it will only change the color of that one component. Remember, the house is a component, so changes are reflected. But let's say I want the colors to be reflected in all the changes. Then we go into the house and we say we want a retaining wall. Now when you make a change to specific surfaces within the component and you get out of the component, now those changes will be reflected. So textures are applied to both surfaces and groups. So now that we've gone into the component and we've made the walls gravel, we hit space, we exit, we click outside of the group, we exit. Now we can select the shingles, and now when we color the group, it only colors the parts that are not already assigned a texture. So that could be a nice thing, like if you've got a pavilion and you want to change the colors of the stain, but the roof color is always going to be the same, you can build that model inside the component, color the roof, and then on the outside, go through your multiple different colors of stain without it changing the rest of the textures. You can add new textures. I've got a small library going here of, let's say, pavers. Let's say I want to use Belgian cobble. I can select this, or if I want to use Holland charcoal, I can select this Holland charcoal stone. And now I've got charcoal 4x8 in a herringbone. That can be really helpful if I've got a patio on the house. You offset it 8 inches because it's an 8-inch block. Then you want the inside pattern to be something like Dimensions Scandina Gray. And then you want to use charcoal 4x8 for the border. And now you've got a patio pretty quickly.
Coloring your model can really bring it to life. And collecting and creating textures for your custom library can take a basic SketchUp program to a niche, specialized drafting program built just for your needs. A lot of these textures, like Bellegarde and Unilock and Versalock, can be found in the SketchUp 3D warehouse, and other brands, like if you use Techo, you can find them from the supplier, either from the website or from your Techo rep. So search the internet. There's a lot out there when it comes to textures for SketchUp. Leave a comment, leave a question. Happy sketching.